It was like a word that was written, alien, alien, alien. And all of a sudden, people are coming out and saying, we knew they existed. Wow. Officials coming out and saying, we knew they existed.
Fox News alert, the Trump administration releasing the first batch of files related to UFOs and alien life.
I mean, I had someone come and brief me who was in a military uniform, worked for the United States Army, that was briefing me on the locations of hybrid breeding programs where captured aliens were breeding with humans to create some hybrid race that could engage in intergalactic communication.
I don't think they're aliens. I think they're demons anyway, but that's a longer discussion.
Even America, you wake up to things that you have never seen. There is this body that they created. And the Lord ministered to me. It was last night. The Lord ministered to me. This body that they created that looks like it wants to give out information about aliens is a fake body. It's for them to conceal what is really taking place.
Wow. I saw the emergence of Nephilims. And people are going to be confused by the visual expressions that have been hidden. There's so many people who come out with real video evidence of things that people have said they do not understand. And people that have actually said those things don't exist will be there saying, I know they exist. Wow. It was like a word that was written, alien, alien, alien. And all of a sudden people are coming out and saying, we knew they existed. Wow. Officials coming out and say, we knew they existed. We actually knew.
Fox News alert, the Trump administration releasing the first batch of files related to UFOs and alien life.
Vice President J.D. Vance has a theory about aliens and UFOs. Rather than real-life extraterrestrials, he believes they're demons. Let's watch what he recently had to say.
I don't think they're aliens. I think they're demons anyway, but that's a longer discussion.
So you think they're demons?
Well, look, I think that celestial beings who fly around, who do weird things to people, I think that the desire to describe everything celestial, everything as otherworldly, to describe it as aliens, I mean, every great world religion, including Christianity, the one that I believe in, has understood that there are weird things out there, and there are things that are very difficult to explain. And I naturally go, when I hear about sort of extra natural phenomenon, that's where I go to, is the Christian understanding that, there's a lot of good out there, but there's also some evil out there. And I think that one of the devil's great tricks is to convince people he never existed.
I mean, I had someone come and brief me who was in a military uniform, worked for the United States Army, that was briefing me on the locations of hybrid breeding programs where captured aliens were breeding with humans to create some hybrid race that could engage in intergalactic communication. An actual uniformed member of the United States Army briefed me on that.
Please unpack that.
I had a guy who was uniformed. He was a senior enlisted with the United States Army, came into my office in Crestview, Florida, in a non-classified setting. I had members of my staff there, and what they explained is that the military ran a very secret program where aliens that were living were in forced breeding programs with humans that had been abducted from war zones and from even the caravans of migrants. Now, again, I didn't verify this, but what the whistleblower was telling me is that there were like between 6 and 12 locations around the country where this happened.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
UFOs exist. The U.S. government found quite a number of them, and they are indeed of non-human origin. Those are the explosive allegations from a former intelligence officer tonight in a whistleblower complaint that the Inspector General is taking very seriously. 36-year-old Air Force veteran David Grush is exposing what he calls a top-secret military program that has reportedly found wreckage of fully intact UFOs. The government now calls them UAPs, or unidentified anomalous phenomena. For years, there have been whispers and rumors that the government had aircraft of non-human origin. This report is the first evidence it might be true. The Inspector General has called Grush's complaint urgent and credible. Tonight, we have a World Television exclusive interview with the whistleblower in which he claims we not only have the aircraft, but the government has been keeping much of its secret from Congress and from the public.
Powered by the Holy Spirit, Uebert Angel. More up to date than tomorrow's newspaper.